Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another episode of MTD CNC North America. I feel extremely honored today to spend some time with my buddy Lou. We're in Rochester Hills, Michigan at this fabulous and incredible FANUC plant, FANUC America. Lou, I'm excited to learn more about the history of what you have gone through and the history of the company itself and why automation is so daggone important these days. So Lou, thank you for being a part of MTD CNC.
Yeah, start off, Tony, thank you for coming in. Today we're hosting you from our recently opened North Campus Technical Center and Manufacturing Facility. So FANUC is truly blessed in the area of investment. We have an incredible facility. I hope you enjoy the tour. You're going to see some things that we're doing that are state-of-the-art for many, many customers. Automation for FANUC is the most important message we can give to our country and to the manufacturing sector. So we're very pleased to always talk about how we got to where we are, why it's important to stay focused on the important items, the educational side of our business, and most importantly, our partnerships with so many strong companies throughout the country. One of the things I'm most proud of, I've been with FANUC now about 28 years. I started off, like most people at FANUC, we start off on an entry-level spot. And we work our way through understanding customers, we understand their challenges, we work with them on the floor, we realize what we can do if we collaborate together. And when you start to understand that, and then you get the opportunities, my favorite description of FANUC is it's very entrepreneurial. And what I mean by that is our employees come in and ideas are shared and ideas are cultivated and people are strongly encouraged to act upon those ideas. Our management philosophy is to have an open door policy, of course, but to strongly encourage any new ideas and to really listen to them. At FANUC, year in, year out, we invent something that never was done before. We work in an industry that you never knew of before. You would be surprised whether it's from building cars and automation in the vehicle sector, which I think most people can put their hands around really quickly, all the way out to milking cows and shearing sheep and cutting chickens in the food world, to pharmaceutical world, to the emerging technologies of human collaboration with automation. So all those things are things that FANUC prides ourselves on. We continue to support every customer, whether they're large, small, emerging, aging. Every customer has different challenges, and what we want to be is aligned with all those challenges to solve problems. So a slogan and a catchline for FANUC is we're problem solvers. We listen, we hear the problem, we bring best practices and history to that from many industries, and then oftentimes we reinvent how to do things. So all those things are what really makes FANUC. And as you walk through this facility, you could come to this facility 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and you would see the same level of activity. You'd see the same level of commitment and the same level of interest in automation. So as we stand in our lobby, behind us is a representative of a globe, as well as one of our green collaborative robots. Collaborative meaning you can work within the same space as the robot safely. And what that really means to us, though, is we serve the world. We serve our products for life. Service first is a mandate for FANUC. And by service first, customers say, well, you expect to service everything? And my answer to that, which could be different than others because everybody has their own answer, is we expect that our products will be running for the life of customers. And we want to make sure that they understand when they need us, we're there. So FANUC is always there for our customers. And we do that directly and through our partners.
What an incredible story, my friend. And thank you so much for sharing that. I love listening to everything you just said. And let me just share with you, from traveling around with MTD, your customers echo exactly what you say, and they love working with a company that listens to them when they want to be creative or do something new. So what you're telling our audience right now is being echoed like a ripple in the water that everyone also believes. And I see your robots all over the country, all over the world, everywhere I travel. So thank you for doing what you do. Let me just say that. We
appreciate the partnerships. Without partners, we can never take our ideas to the levels that we're able to take them to. So, you know, today we're going to focus a little bit on Machine Tool World and our key partner, which is Methods Machines. And we're going to focus on where we were 5 years ago and where we are today and where we want to be in 5 years. And that evolution is not just for us and not just for Methods Machine, it's for the manufacturing customers in the sectors. They're challenged. They're challenged with so many things right now. And I believe that the conditions in the United States and globally have truly enunciated those problems. So we do have a labor shortage. We know that. We have a skills gap. We know that. We have a need to locally, regionally produce products because of supply chain collapses that could take place at any given time. We realize how dependent we are on each other and the products that we make for each other. We are a true ecosystem, and that ecosystem will never survive if we don't continue to cultivate our partnership. So I'm always thankful, and I know I watch a lot of the activity that you do, and when you go in and out of our partners, I'm very proud. I'm proud to say that these feelings are mutually across all of our partners. So thank you again for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I am inspired by you, and I think that our audience is as well. Let's head out to the shop and continue this conversation with the service, support, the real need for automation itself, and a little bit more about this vast building we're standing in.
Sounds great.
Lou, so being out in the lobby, we went over a lot of subjects, a little bit about the history, a little bit about you, a little about the growth of the building. But now we're looking at this vast building inside of it, and there's robots everywhere. So let's talk a little bit about the importance of automation, how you see it moving into the future, why it's not just maybe a want or that we should look at it as ROI, how quickly can I get my investment back, but actually being a necessity based on what's going on in the world of manufacturing right now.
Yeah, for sure. So right now we're standing on our newly opened manufacturing facility, just as shy of 500,000 square feet. We also house our robot inventory here to service our customers. So what's very important in the industry is quick turnaround, being able to solve those needs as needed. Customers very often are challenged with resource demands, which causes the need for automation very quickly. So FANUC is capable of delivering products at a very rapid pace. So with that being said, automation, which in my opinion, and I feel most people in our industry would echo this opinion, it's no longer a question of should I, it's a question that you have to. It is a necessity for survival. If you can find people, you certainly won't find enough people. You won't be able to grow your business. You won't be able to capture more business. You won't be able to retain your business. It's a very tough manufacturing world right now. Everybody is fighting for talent. Talent is deciding where they're going to work. And that's another reason for this beautiful establishment. We developed this building because we want to attract, we want to educate, and we want to retain our employees. So FANUC prides ourselves on people. People are very important. People is what moves us forward. Our products are incredible. They run better than anything in the industry. They will run with incredible uptime. And the mean time to repair has gotten down to a point where customers that had fear of how will I start a robot, how will I maintain a robot, how will I keep it running, how will I keep it optimized, those are now no longer issues. Those are issues of the past. And being able to show customers when they come in a facility like this and they can see in one snapshot 150 different opportunities that they can improve their business. So that's what we love about this particular facility, the ability to line everything up, the ability to be efficient, and the ability to show customers our capabilities.
Lou, you're spot on, my friend. I mean, you've nailed many of the points that I like to convey on a regular basis, and going around again to all the customers and seeing the automation that they're applying right now, it's inspirational. I'm seeing 3, 4, 5 robo drills, one robot working between each one, and this is a necessity now. It is so incredibly important. But I think you touched a little bit on service, support, the need to make sure that we have the confidence to understand that these things aren't going to break down, they're going to be for the lifetime. And you guys offer 24/7 support. Am I wrong? Am I right about that?
Yeah, every product that FANUC sells, first and foremost, we service it for life. As long as you are running that product, you can contact FANUC for service. That's a guarantee. And as you tour our support center, which I think you're slated to do that as well, you will see that every product generation is represented in that area. What's important about that is when customers need you, and they do need you at times, you want to respond to that quickly. You want them to have the confidence to take risk, to push the equipment, to use it so that they can reinvest in their business. And they do that by trusting in their partnership with FANUC. So we have a tremendous support staff that is supported 24/7. It's never an answering service. It is a real tech. It is a coveted job at FANUC. It's not an entry-level position. So FANUC technicians that work on our hotline are the most experienced, the most capable people with best practices from so many backgrounds. So that's one real important philosophy. That group sits right over by our product development area, which is another very important thing. So if they run into obstacles that they can't get past, our product group is right there as well. So we couple all of those things together to give that customer that white glove experience that they expect when they invest in automation.
We're standing in a 500,000 square foot building, right? But this is one of 3 buildings.
Yes.
So this growth is absolutely incredible what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
And from, the 1980s when you guys started up until now, what I've seen is just absolutely inspirational. And over your right shoulder, I'm looking at a reliability laboratory. So let's talk a little bit about that, because that goes back to what you're saying, where these aren't the robots of old. These are the robots of now, where you can count on them. They're going to be there. They're going to be efficient and effective, and you can rely on them.
Yeah, so philosophically speaking, FANUC fundamentally will develop all of our products for the highest level of reliability and maintainability. And the testing of every single product, life cycle testing, to understand how we can help guide our customers to properly apply our products. It's very important. In the past, you could misapply the products and get temporary good results, but long-term results could be suspect. Today, products are applied almost perfectly across the board. And that allows us to really focus on how do we tweak those reliability factors so that we can give that customer that next best experience that they're expecting to have. So again, that's unique to FANUC. We have a tremendous reliability and quality lab in Japan as well for all of our products, not just robot, CNC, servo motors, machines. So FANUC tests, develops everything across the board to the nth degree. So again, it's a very important differentiating factor for how we go to business, that level of investment.
Yeah, and there's a statement that I'm hearing a lot right now, and it gets echoed over and over again, and it's precision, reliability, flexibility.
Yeah.
If we have these things, then we can create success, and you have done that here at FANUC.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody from the time you hire into FANUC, as you navigate through various positions in FANUC, it's emphasized. First and foremost, precision and transparency are very important as you're developing products and relationships with customers. The goal is ultimate flexibility. We're not there yet. We're not there as a country. We're not there as an industry, but we're chasing it. We're chasing it really hard. Ultimate flexibility would allow you to do virtually anything that you potentially would want to do with any type of automation. That's the long-term goal. And if you don't set steps in place to get there, you certainly won't get there. So we do tend to practice what we preach. Very important, you may have saw that at our other facility, we utilize our own equipment to manufacture our equipment. So one of the #1 users of FANUC equipment is FANUC. So therefore we get real life understanding of how our products could be improved and how well they do perform.
Wow, it's really impressive. And let me just say, Lou, from myself, from MTD, from the viewers who don't get to say it, your passion and your inspiration is conveyed, and thank you so much, because I know years and years ago, you saw the future of what was going to need to happen, and you have now applied that. And it's more necessary than ever to adapt automation into our existing, workstations.
Yeah, and on behalf of FANUC and our management team, people like you carrying the narrative forward to so many different backgrounds and so many different venues, it's very important, because we want the world to understand the greatness of manufacturing, the greatness of America, and the greatness of FANUC America. we can do incredible things when we partner up, and we continue to want to do that at a high level. So again, thank you so much. As you're touring around, your passion for what we have is actually very compelling for me as well. So again, thank you.
Very much appreciated. Guys, this is my buddy Lou. Oh my gosh, what an incredible story. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Lou, thank you so much for sharing your story with MTD CNC. We really appreciate you.
Yep, thank you.